boys and girls. Yesterday you had the chance to listen to The Sweetest Fig, and today we are going to use that same story, but we are going to practice with plot again, just like we did last week. So here is a vocabulary if you're able to listen to it. And then here we have our plot mountain. So right now I'm going to review the parts to the plot mountain, and then we will look at our boxes here to see where our story pieces fit. So first we start off with the exposition. This is where you're going to find your characters and setting. And then as the story goes on, you go to the rising action. These are the events that are going to lead up to the climax. So a lot of times our conflict or problem will be introduced during this rising action. And so then these events, they lead to the climax. This is when the character something happens and the character's never going to be the same after this. Kind of the turning point of the story, I should say. Well, after we find the climax, then we go to the falling action, and these are where this is where the problem starts to get solved, or is solved, and they fix whatever was wrong. And at the end of the story, when we get here to the bottom of the mountain, that is the resolution. What happens at the very end of the story? Okay, so we notice we have a lot of boxes all over the place here, and I'm actually just going to exit out so that we can maneuver them. So here, I know they're labeled, which obviously helps, but I want to make sure we're understanding why they're there. So the exposition, again, characters, Mr. Bibot and Marcel, and the setting at his home in France. And again, I said the rising action are the events that are going to lead to the climax. Okay, so part of the rising action, and I have two, so let's bring these over here and look at them and make sure, because remember, plot has to go in order. So it says, he eats one at dinner and the morning after he walks through the town in his underwear, realizing his dream came true and that the figs are special. Or Bibot receives 2 figs, a payment from an old woman. She tells him they are special figs. Well, first he has to get the figs before he can actually eat them. So this one's going to come first. And then this one. And then the climax, which is when he prepares to eat the second fig, but Marcel beats him to it. And we know at that point something is going to happen. So then we go to the falling action, which is when Bibot is chasing him around the apartment because now, you know, his dream was to become the richest man in the world, and he can't, unfortunately, dream that. So then the resolution, which is the end of the story. At the very end, we notice that Bibot wakes up confused and realizes that he's kind of talking to himself under the bed, right? And that him and Marcel have actually switched places. Isn't that funny? And then here we had the problem, which Bibot was greedy. He was kind of a cranky old man and very selfish, but he wanted to become rich. That was his big goal. And unfortunately, it did not happen. So you are going to go work on your independent practice. You're going to read either Recess Queen or Creepy Carrots, and you're going to do a plot mountain for one of those 2 stories. Good luck!